Hey everyone, this is Daddy Hydro. I just finished kind of recording the very basics, and ironically, I'm going to move on to the hardest available game mode. Now, not every hunter is good for this game mode. I will make a list and write it out as best I can, but um, Efreet at the high enough level is great for hardcore hunt. Don't know what I said before. We're talking about hardcore. Engineer requires almost perfect stats to be good. Zerker can be good if you are good with Zerker. Mine's not 7 yet, but it's in the cards hopefully soon. I think Angel could hypothetically do it. I'll find out one day. I know Pirate is capable and Raging Orc is capable. Roller, I have seen do it, but they gotta have really good stats. Imp can win occasionally, also with the good stats. Protector can definitely do it. But I talk about stats a lot because there's kind of a wide range of stats for various heroes. When it comes to someone like Gentleman or Protector, they naturally have a lower attack because they do repetitive damage. Imp Master, their base I think is 9 or 10, right? Because they do a crap ton of damage anyway. Rollers is 12, Angel is 12, Zerker also 12, Engineer I believe is 6, and Efreet is 12 for base. Pirate I believe is 5, don't quote me on that. Raging Orc is 12 base damage. Now you'll hear me talk about base damage more than anything else because it is the most important stat in my opinion. I am a kill stuff before it kills me mentality type of person. So that's something to keep in mind. Barbarian can be good, but he needs good stats. Mine, I don't know. I need to get him back eventually here in 2 days and test him out and see what I can do with him. But I think he could be turned into a decent hardcore hunter. Gentleman, I believe, isn't going to win very often. Even Engineer, my Engineer, I think might win half the time. So anybody with Death Strike is great in hardcore hunt. Grim in particular, of course, just makes it look like easy mode. Protector should, Sniper should, and if these wizards weren't locked, although I think this one might be unlocked, who knows what they could do, you know. I mean, I could hypothetically play with them, but I just act like they don't exist. I do have a few more hunters that I need to corral into my account for the breakdown purposes, but if you want to see the ideal, right, for hardcore hunt, I'm probably going to get waxed. But if I don't, I will show you how to kick butt with Grim and hardcore hunt. My Grim is a tier 2 uncommon, but he's got decent stats, so he can pretty much hang, and I'll show you the artifacts afterwards. Death Touch is his bread and butter. Demon Pact will get you absolutely wrecked in hardcore hunt. I'm going to take as much Death Strike as I can to get it within 1 or 2 hits, as much XP as I can find. Honestly, the Ricochet isn't as important as some other things. I do need to get 1 stack of Lifesteal, hopefully. But that way, I don't have to use the heal pad. And Grim's kind of a slow to start character, so, I mean, if you don't die in the first, little bit, you've got a good chance of taking the win just because of how his passive works. I highly recommend you click on things on your screen if you don't know how everybody's skills work, because that knowledge can turn the tables in a lot of encounters and in a lot of games, honestly. I know I've played app games with people that didn't know about certain functions just, because they never thought to click or never thought to try or ask. Even if they see people talking about it in chat or whatever. So it's a good idea to just kind of try and keep your knowledge up when it comes to gaming in particular, if you're the type that, wants to do pretty well, if you're a little competitive. And I feel like I kind of have been setting that expectation, right? That I want to be a competitive guild. I want people to recognize the name and view us as contenders, right? So that was about an average run for me, right? But I believe in clan war. All that's going to matter is that you win. I think. I don't know if score is going to come into it. I don't know. I'll brush up on my knowledge, but I know I promised a short video, but I'm going to do one more just because we've got these extra maps now, and maybe you guys will be able to pull some strategy from my choices. Right now, I wouldn't say Ricochet is a. See, I'm stupid. I should have been paying attention. I got one more. So, yeah, I got to figure out like the right way to go on each map is what I was talking about, and which strategy to use, because we just recently got these back again. But for Grim, anybody that picks up ads like those little wormy dudes, they're pretty handy for getting his passive up. So I usually will let them cast a little bit. Speed is also very important, especially on this map. You're going to want to be bouncing back and forth once the bots start deciding it's their area. If it does come down to points, it's going to come down to how many XP buffs you get. So it might be worth prioritizing XP if there's going to be a score factor. And I feel like a lot of people might think that damage is a factor for Grim, but it really is not. The only thing that matters is how fast you can attack and Death Strike. So, yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. I think my highest score is like 9611, but I only pulled that once, and it was on this map because this is all I've been able to do hardcore on. But yeah, once you get enough speed buff, man, he just kind of melts everything. 66 stacks of his passive, pretty solid. And then I will show off the artifacts I'm currently using after this. 8,700. That wasn't too bad. Anyway, so that's how it's done with Grim. This guy's level 8, and he has the legendary Death Touch, and just a rare Death Strike for now. Combined, though, you got to keep in mind that is 26%. I feel like it was more. Maybe I thought I had an epic. So that's a 26% base chance for Death Strike. And there's another 10. So he starts off real strong that way. I'm sure the price of artifacts have shifted, especially with the event coming up, but class artifacts are usually a bit cheaper than generalized artifacts, so it's one thing to keep an eye out for. And I do appreciate you guys watching. Please ask questions and let me know how I can help.